Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Oregon Ducks and the TCU Horned Frogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth might be small, but it is mighty. Seating 46,000 fans, the purple smoke, the engine horn blaring, the Frogs get it going on game day in Fort Worth. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Horned Frogs ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Here's the bruising running back Jordan Davison. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground.
I gotta tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Moore takes the easy throw in the flat. Could not make his way to the corner.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
In the gun on 3rd down, Moore fires to the middle. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, it's the first 3rd down of the game. You can't execute it any better than that. Really nice job in protection. Good job by the QB finding the open man. Nice route, and it's an explosive play early for this offense.
He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Bunch formation for these receivers. Moore to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Dante Moore using the quick game. Touchdown, Oregon! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so, and A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Horned Frogs offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Caught in the backfield, it's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Running inside, it's Payne. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Pulls it in. It's Payne.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frog. Looking for the tie with the extra point. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Davison. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like, some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Makes the grab. It's Davison. Still on his feet at the 35. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Throwing more. Hauls it in. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the draft.
He's going for the big play. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
To the air, it's Craig.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. run inside. It's Payne. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. And there he goes. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go play action with Moore. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Moore to throw. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass. It's Craig. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Offense in a bunch formation. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Moore throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Johnson. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers. Let's see how these wideouts are doing so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dante Moore. Finds his back in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Calls his own number. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is...
Makes a grab and room to run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Craig. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Hauls it in at the 40. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Ducks. Special teams proving to be special.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Looking for room, it's Payne. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Wide open downfield. It's a seam wide open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Reese?
Okay, Holly. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Bear. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Ducks, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Throwing more. Makes a catch. Got room at the 35. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Moore will throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Stewart. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Moore to the air again. There's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants.
And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
More to throw for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Ducks! Fitted in the window for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
TCU 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Just feeds the running back. Crosses the 45. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Here's Moore to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Moore to the air. Fires to the middle. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Looking to throw for it. Flips it out to the back. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Again, it's Moore. Here comes the heat. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a second and long. Moore looking to scramble. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Right on the money. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Moore to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Dante Moore fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with a look at Kansas taking on the UCF Knights. And it's the Jayhawks able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the ACC. Now back over to your game inside Amon G. Carter Stadium. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Checking in with Coach Sonny Dykes at the half. One of the things they're looking to do here to start the third quarter is get the ball to their downfield threat. You can tell their wide receiver continues to be productive, and he can get big chunks of yardage back. They want to get him the ball early and often to get back in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
On the run, it's Payne. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. There's a crease. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Moore, play action. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to.
Unleashes one deep. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the red area, it's Davison. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Throwing more. Complete. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
56, TCU, 21.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Craig. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Got his man. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's James. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Payne. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Oregon sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Davison. There's some room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fighting off the defender. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Moore with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
1st and goal.
The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Lining up for the PAT. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Payne. At the 35. Here's a little room there. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, TCU! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Snags it and he's open. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the TCU sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass, I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and as the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football, I got to break on it, and everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. The team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he
breaks into the open. Just steamrolling the defense. The 20. Touchdown, Ducks. He got a step and just dusted the field. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here. quarter.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Red pass, it's complete. Still running at the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job.
Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. Attack! Touchdown, Horned Frogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Raiola to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Tight end now in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The hand to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a third and long. Looking for space, it's Hill. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer,